Hi, this is Leigh Ambergy, stampwithleigh.com. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Mentor, Ohio. Thank you for joining me on today's video. I'm working on Halloween cards again, and this features the Potions and Spells bundle. It is an online exclusive, and you can find that on my Stampin' Up! Store, leigh.stampingup.net. Yeah, it's a really cute and fun bundle that makes adorable Halloween cards. And also the DSP is also online, and that is from the Scrapbooking catalog that you can see online also. And if you're watching this from my YouTube channel, thank you. I appreciate it. Make sure you click subscribe so you don't miss any videos. But also in the description box, you can copy and paste the link that will take you to my blog, Stamp with Leigh, and it will take you to this post, and you will find measurements for this card, and you will also see a listing of all of the products I used to make this card. So I do want to point something out to you. So this was my first card, and I stamped this with Memento black ink, and usually you get a better image for this, a little bit more darker image, and I didn't care for it. Also, this paper is Pool Party, so, and these are rainbow dots, and this is Pool Party, but I don't know. I was like, this is just not grabbing me. This card isn't grabbing me. So looking through my stash, it's like, well, what else do I have? So I used on this one, because I did not like how washed out this greeting looked, I used Versamark ink and black embossing powder, and I love this so much better. Then I remembered I had glimmer paper, and this is actually Peach Pie. This is in color glimmer paper. And then I pulled out our in color shimmer gems because I was like, maybe I could use the Peach Pie on there. And I think the Peach Pie might look good. You know, in fact, I might do that on the card we're going to make today. But also I realized that the Summer Splash, so this is Shy Shamrock, this is Summer Splash, blends in and almost pulls up and looks like it's Pool Party. Blends perfectly. So again, go through your stash, see what you've got, lay it out next to it. And just because this is, you know, Summer Splash, it goes well with Pool Party. So yeah, just an FYI. But I think we will use the, I think I will try those Peach Pie ones. So let's get started with our card. I've got all my pieces parts here. So my card base is basic white, it's 4 1/4 by 11. I folded in half and burnished with the bone folder. Then we have pumpkin pie, and if you'll notice, that's what I cut the bottom of my broom out with. I used this cardstock. It's getting covered up. No need to rummage through for a scrap piece of cardstock. So that will get layered there. Here's my basic black, and again, no need to rummage around for black scrap, because I did all of my die cutting from here, because again, it's getting covered up. So on this piece, I thought, what would happen if I just keep double stamping and triple stamping? So I used my Misty. If you don't have a Misty stamping tool, you can use, if you still have a Stamparatus, you can use the Stamparatus. But this was Memento black ink, and I think I actually stamped it like 5 times, just getting it to build that ink on to make it darker. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to layer these 2 pieces, and then this is going to be the layer that I build and put all of my die cuts, my elements on. So I am going to get, if I can hang on to it, this piece of basic black cardstock, hopefully centered onto my pumpkin pie. That looks pretty good. And then I'm going to get this onto my card base. And again, I will have all of the measurements and all of the products that I used for this card over on my blog. And again, I'm hoping to center this. There we go. All right, so now I'm going to build all of my elements. And I did already do all my die cutting. And I got to get to my other elements over here. And in case you're wondering what in the world that is, it is our silicone mat. And I just happened to take one. I cut it into quarters. And I put this out at classes so that, you know, if you're using something sticky or gluey. And what it is, I've already put my dimensionals on the back of here. And I've already peeled the backing off so you don't have to sit and watch me do it. But if I set them down, excuse me, on anything, they're going to stick. So they won't stick to my silicone mat. So I'm going to start off with figuring out where I want my books of spells and potions. And I think I'm going to put those right there. And then next, I'm going to put my broom, because I think I want my broom right over and through here. But I need to see the broom handle. Is that going to work? So this way, if I put my broom down, I know I can slide. If I put this way at the top, this is going to maybe kind of hang off. So that way I know I am good there. So I'm going to press that down, make sure it stays in place. I've got liquid glue on here. And if you watch my videos, you know that this is our liquid glue that I have just put into a very fine tip bottle. All right, so I'm going to put my broom handle, there we go. I'm going to just press that and hold it into place to make sure that it adheres, that it sticks to my paper. All right. Now I've got my dots. Now this, this die, oh, there's still some pieces of paper in there. This die cuts out four of these like bubbles. So here they are. So you get a large one, what I'm going to call like a medium, and two small. I didn't want the large one. To me, that was just a little too large, overpowering for this card. So I'm not using it. So just so you know, those are the three that I'm using. And here's my tall bottle. And my tall bottle, I put down flat. I did not put a dimensional behind this. I did put, like I showed you, the dimensional behind there. So there is my tall bottle. Here's this one. I'm going to put right there. Okay, now I got to figure out where I want my bubbles. Okay, so let's start with this one, the largest one. I'm just going to put some liquid adhesive on there. I'm going to put this one right about here. And again, just press it down to make sure that it you know, grabs onto the paper. I think I'm going to put this one here. No, didn't grab on. Let's press it down. And I think this one is going to go over here. Put this one over here. Okay, there we go. And like I said, on this one, I think I'm going to use the, oh, before I do that, let me try and get my, my bow on here. My bow is from Baker's, it's black, Baker's Twine, and that's from Baker's Twine Trio. That is in the annual catalog. And I need a block or two. You can use a glue dot for this. You just kind of like roll your glue dot up. And you can put that on there. I kind of like using my liquid adhesive for that. I sometimes don't manage to get my glue dot all rolled up the way I want it. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to use the Pumpkin Pie 2024, 2026 in color shimmer gems. And put one here. Yeah, I'm back here. And one there. Cute, that still looks cute. So yeah, I like that. All right, so you should be at least good enough to stay. And I'm going to get my liquid adhesive back out. And we're going to put this onto our card and finish it. I really like the greeting on this one, the double, double, toil and trouble. I think that is so cute. All right, there we go. That's our cards. So yeah, so this is the greeting. Repeat stamping 4 or 5 times to get that darker, because that's what I started with, and that just looked too washed out for me. I didn't like that. Next, I tried black embossing powder, which this happens to be my favorite. I do. And this was the double stamping, and I did use a stamping tool so that my stamping was always in the same place. That got it darker, but again, I really like the heat embossing for that. So that's what I have to share with you today. And again, I appreciate you stop by. If you have any questions, any Stampin' Up! Questions, just make sure you reach out to me. More than happy to answer your questions if I can. And if I can't, I'll find the answer for you. So again, thanks and have a great day. Bye.